Hello everyone. Welcome to our Reading Internship Scheme Coffee Catch-Up series. My name is Pranosha, the Employer Engagement Intern at the University of Reading, which sits around the Reading Internship Scheme. Today, we're joined by Abdullah, a computer science student. Abdullah, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, my name is Abdullah. Like you said, I'm a computer science student, second year, and I did a summer internship with Proven Works, which is based on the Reading campus. Yeah,
Great. So, how did you find the internship?
yeah, it was really good. It was, obviously during the summer there wasn't really much to get done because we were all locked down. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to get involved in trying to get some experience because I'm trying to look for a placement. I was looking for a placement when I started second year. So I thought, okay, if I get some experience, it can improve my chances of securing a placement, which is why I first started with doing the summer internship at Proven Works. It was all remote, but they're very friendly, supportive people. They helped me a lot, trying to get settled in and helping me achieve what I need to achieve and doing what I need to do. And I progressed quite well through the role. I really did enjoy it, and as a result, they actually gave me a longer term offer to do like part time work whilst university started, which was like a great opportunity because I also have like a now side job as well as my studies, and like I've got a lot of time now, so it just helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's great. So when you are looking for your internship, did you find it difficult to navigate my jobs online or, you know?
No, not really. I found it quite easy. It was all just, you click the apply now button, upload your personal statement, CV. I did apply to a few, but the proven works are the ones that came back to me and said, you can come do the summer internship, and so I did their interview, and then I got told that I can come for the summer internship, and
Yeah. Uh, do you have any tips for students applying for internships or, future jobs?
I'd say just apply as much as you can. Like find all the roles. So what I did is because I had a lot of time, I opened all the tabs for all the different internship opportunities that were available, and just applied to all of them. Like find out some that you like or some that might be relevant to you, or some that might even be a bit different where you can learn different skills, and just apply to all of those. Like I applied to like some that did marketing, and I knew nothing about that. I applied to like loads and loads of different roles, but the ones that came naturally to me is like the things that are my strengths, so like in technology and things like that. And I'd say also work with you have like your career center expert,
Yeah.
whoever. You can always ask them to look over your CVs or placement or cover letters or whatever, and they'll help get sorted. And once you do that, then you apply, and then it improves your chances.
Did you speak to a careers consultant?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Um,
And
I
how did
spoke
they
to
help you?
her. She was very useful because firstly I had my initial CV because I wanted to do my placement, so I was getting my CV ready for that. And then I told her that I want to do some internship, and then she was like, "Oh, it's a good idea because you get the experience you need." So what I did was, I sent her over my CVs and cover letters, and she'd always like read through them, suggest changes for me to make, and then from that I'd just go ahead and apply more. I also used her for tips when it came to like telephone interviews and things like that. I went on a call and she told me, what to expect and like what you can do and things like that. So it just gave me more confidence going into interviews and the process that I have the best chances possible.
Yeah, of course. How long did your application take? How long was the period?
It wasn't that long, so I found the internship around uh, May. So I finished my exams and then then I started looking. I think around mid-May is when I applied, and then they had to wait for their deadline to close, and then they looked at my application. But um, their deadline closed at like end of May, and then I heard back early June, and then I started around mid-June, and yeah.
Yeah, and what type of interviews did you have? Was it like a competency-based interview, a strength-based interview?
It wasn't anything like too crazy. It was literally just they put me on like a Google Meet call, and then they just spoke with me. And, they're really friendly. I spoke with who is now my manager, and essentially they were just asking me, like, it was more informal type. They were just asking, what do I get up to at university, and like how would I find this role, and
Yeah.
what do I want to know more about, and things like that. And from that, I guess they gathered what they needed to know, and it was quite yeah, a good process. It wasn't anything crazy like doing little tests and whatnot.
Yeah. Um, I mean, you found that informal sort of conversation when you were having your interviews. Is that one of the reasons why you like the company? That,
Yeah, definitely,
yeah.
because you can tell that it's a bit more like laid back, and they're more like, it's quite comfortable work environment, especially when you're new. Like, I've never had a job before this internship, and then now they're giving me a part-time job, but I'd never ever worked before. I had no experience, so it was nice that I had like this could be my first job experience of being something so like comfortable, or something that so that I can get used to like what working environment is like. Now that if there is a different type of environment, I don't think I'd struggle with, because I'm already used to like working. But I knew from when I did the interview that, like, yeah, they're definitely good ones. Because I had two interviews. I had one with another company, and I didn't really like their interview because it was only just a telephone. Like, it wasn't like a video, so I didn't even know who I was talking to. And um and with that, like, it was quite like a dry type of interview questions, and it wasn't very engaging. It didn't really allow me to express myself the best. So it's why I preferred the other one. And yeah.
Right. So, do you have any students, going into these applications, and like this was your first job?
Yeah.
So, I'm sure there are many students in the same situation that you were in. Do you have any tips for them?
Yeah, I'd say just don't like overthink it, and don't worry too much about, oh, I haven't had any prior experience before, or that other people might have more experience, because chances are they might not have anything crazy advanced type of experience. As long as you can express yourself, how you work, and the type of person you are in your interviews, I'm sure you'll find. I think the best thing to do is really make sure your CV uh, speaks for you. Like, so what I did is, obviously, because I don't have that experience section of the CV, instead I replaced it with just all my modules that I've done at university and how they could be relevant to the role.
Yeah.
And that was much better, because by doing that, it shows that I still have some aspects of relevancy. So, and it ended up working out. So I'd say that's like the best thing to do.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, it's good to see how you sort of put in your modules and what you've learned into real life skills.
Yeah.
Did you receive any type of feedback, after your interview and what you could improve on or what you did well in?
Um, I didn't really. Maybe I could have asked, but yeah. Once I got accepted, I thought, okay, yeah, that's job done, so it's fine. But I'm sure, like, as I do the role, I'm sure if there's anything I'm not doing, they'll give me feedback on. But aside
Yeah,
from that, it's all been okay. Yeah,
yeah. No, that's great. I mean, you also mentioned that now you're working part-time
yeah,
for the company. Have you learned, new things with this
yeah.
role?
Loads, because they work on like a Salesforce type of platform, and like I didn't know anything about it before I started,
Yeah,
and now I know like quite a fair amount. Like, there's like little online courses and things like that you can do, and so they've been telling me to get those done, and I've been learning so much more about the platform, and I guess it's something that I can now put on my CV for future experience, that I have an understanding of the Salesforce platform that they work on, and I know how to work with certain technologies, certain teams, and also like handling, because I do support role as well, so I handle customer cases, and like I, I've never really done like a customer facing type of role either. So the fact that I can now, work with customers as well is a good skill to have.
definitely. Just wrapping up, and the final question for me really is, what has been your biggest takeaway from the whole experience?
Um, I guess there's like loads of opportunities out there that you should just go and get involved with. Because a lot of people I know, they didn't really want to do like a type of internship or anything like that. But I thought, you know, there's so much spare time now. There's nothing to be, there's nowhere to go, nothing to do. I thought, might as well get a job. and get as much experience, because if you are looking for a placement, let's say in second year, you want to have some sort of experience beforehand, and and if you haven't had any before, the best way to get it in the period before is a summer internship. So that's what I did, and I actually managed to secure a placement like a month and a half ago already. So and I think a lot of the reason why I did well throughout the application process of the placement was because I I've got a lot of skills from the summer placement.
Yeah,
So I'm saying if you do a summer internship and then you want to do a placement, you'll be set up. And often, not all companies, but some, they even might give you a placement if you do well on the actual summer internship. And if they have a placement opportunity available, they could give it to you. That's what the company did say with me, that if you are looking for a placement, you're welcome to stay in for the placement year. But I told them that I appreciate the opportunity, but I want to try other things and do
yeah,
other things. But if I do want to come back, the door is open for me. So it just by doing, you can't go wrong by just applying and trying to
of course.
do an internship, because you're only creating more opportunities for yourself. You're only opening more doors. There's no harm in doing it.
Yeah, no, it's really great to see, where you've sort of your journey through doing an internship and then learning from that and then now getting a placement.
Yeah,
That's just been really
because
great, and
yeah,
it's good to,
I didn't know anything like before in terms of like work, or like what people do, or what is like all I've known is like school and studying and university, and now like I finally could learn, and yeah, it's a good experience, definitely.
yeah, definitely. Well, thank you for speaking to us today,
Thank you.
and it's been great to have you.
No worries. Thank you.